Yeah.
It's recording?
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, toss me one of them bad boys in my mouth.
When you were like halfway done, I don't want to be doing this anymore.
Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. I only foresee that becoming appallingly terrible.
Why don't you eat some of the candy that I just threw at your face?
If I'm feeling uncomfortable,
Oh yeah, we need a little signal.
my signal is this.
Afterwards, you get so sick that you just fall asleep for the entire day, but there's still like Vaseline and plaster on your face, just like a little bit, because you didn't take a shower. And that's what happened to me when I tried to make a plaster mask. Do you not remember that? I had to miss Guild.
Why would anyone do that? I'm really not excited
What?
for any.
I want you to scrub it in your eyebrows. The reason that we're doing that is because otherwise the plaster, when it is set, will not come off his face.
I think that's good.
You feel sufficiently lubed?
I feel.
So to start this, you're going to take the plaster bandages, you're going to drag them through the water, and we're going to rinse some of the water off so it's not sopping wet. And we're just going to go for it. We're just going to have a good time.
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
And then you kind of want to massage it in. So you're kind of spreading the plaster out, covering all the little holes in the bandagey part. Is this relaxing, Murphy?
No.
Is it like aggressively not relaxing?
No.
Okay.
It's just, it feels like sitting in cold.
I don't really know how to handle the eyes.
Try and like lay my eyelashes down flat.
Yeah.
Digital zoom. Digital zoom.
To the nose.
Digital zoom. Oh wait, yeah, serious things. Yes.
When it comes to the nose, you're going to want to not cover up the nostrils, because otherwise the person cannot breathe. So you're going to take one and it. Go down the bridge and just kind of pick it up under, but not get it to cover their nostrils. You just gotta poke your friend's nose. Please don't look at me like that. Yeah?
Got that plasta mustache. That Plaster mustache.
You have to stop.
He knows.
Can you try and crush the styrofoam one in between your thighs? I feel like we should do like an interview. That looks really cool.
I'm not a fan, actually.
It's just like, it's like a equal parts smoothed out and exaggerated version of your profile. This isn't like the final mold or anything, because this probably is gonna warp at some point. So after this, probably not today, but after this we're gonna fill it with another thing, make positive, and then we can make another mold from that, or just have the positive. Here, you want help? Okay.
Do we have like popsicle sticks if he needs it?
No, but I have popsicles that I can eat, and then we have popsicle sticks. We have scissors.
A chisel?
That's legitimately what we did with the other plaster bandage molds we made for one of them.
Face masks. You just gotta.
Oh, fucking ridiculous.
Did that hurt?
That's a ridiculous thing.
Okay, I'm glad. That's what he sounds like. If you didn't put enough layers on your plaster bandage mold, mix up some normal plaster and just slather it on the outside. This is immensely amusing to watch.
I think it's got some hair on it.
Do you want me to help? Oh, I got his face back.
He's free.
Oh, man.
Let's see what it looks like on the inside.
There is a lot of hair on
The
it.
plaster texture is pretty major. Oh, we can do it on camera.
No. Murphy!
Alrighty, so we aren't done quite yet. What we have right now is a negative. So that means basically the inside, here's our lovely little face. The inside of this guy is the negative space that my face would be occupying if I was still wearing all this gunk. What we want to do is make a positive out of this guy. Now off camera we did put a couple more layers of plaster bandage on this guy, and also we plugged up his nostrils. But we're going to want to pour some new plaster into this dude, and we're going to create a positive, so that's basically a replica of my face. This is taking some Vaseline. We're just going to smear it on the inside.
Vaseline's not totally ideal. Like, you want the thinnest possible film.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna be careful, make sure that the layer in here is really thin. Yeah, I also found out that our last class meeting was today at noon.
It's Wednesday!
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
Yeah, sorry, Greg. As I'm paying careful attention to the eyebrow zone in here because it's pretty prickly, so that has a definite chance of grabbing hold of whatever we put in there.
At the Disney Haunted Mansion ride,
Yeah.
there's like these faces that follow you.
Mhm.
They're like busts.
Mhm.
And apparently what you do is it's an indent instead of coming out from the wall, and that the shadows make it look like it's following you as you walk around it.
Why do you know that?
There's a video about it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I don't know why I asked.
So we left the nostrils uncovered so that Murphy could breathe. And when I was putting the second layer of plaster on, I wanted the nostrils to indent because that's how they go. I laid the wet plaster bandage over the nose, and while it was still wet, I just shoved my pinky up there.
Is filled with plaster. It's all dusty. The same pot that we used last time.
Oh,
And I also have a bunch of fiber. What this stuff is going to do is it's sort of going to act like sort of fiberglassy. Basically, like materials like this are really strong under compression. They can hold a lot of weight squishing, but under tension they sort of pull apart and crack. But this stuff under tension holds up really great, but it doesn't compress well. So marrying the nice properties of those two materials, we created a new interesting thing. Wow, amazing, incredible, 10 out of 10. I'm deleting all of this. You want to take some little handfuls. I like to sort of rub it between my hands like this.
So how much plaster powder are you gonna put in there?
I'm gonna put in enough. Just dump it in until an island forms in the middle
And stays.
and stays.
And you don't want to be mixing as you put this stuff in, because as you mix it, the stuff that's already mixed in is going to set faster than the stuff that hasn't been mixed in. There's a little bit more.
Throw in a little bit more. I want a bigger island. So what I'm wants to do now is to just put my hands in, mix it up a little bit. I want to crush the little bits.
You know when you put hot chocolate powder in the milk and there are bits of hot chocolate powder, you want to crush those up so it's all so that you know it's all consistent flavor. It's like that.
Wiggle my fingers around to pick up anything that's got stuck on the bottom. I'm gonna put in some thin stuff right now.
To get that initial layer of detail.
Yeah, I'm also gonna stick some burlap in there. At the very wet stage, that's a good time to throw some burlap in, because if it's too set up, then you can get little voids and stuff. It doesn't want to flow in between the fibers. So it's also a good idea to make a plan of what you're gonna do with the rest of the plaster. So I've got this head mold. That's where we got all these heads from, and I'm gonna just dump some in here. Yeah, I'm just coming back to check it every 5 minutes and see. It's starting to get thicker, and I can feel on the bottom it's a lot thicker than on the top, so I'm gonna wiggle my fingers through a little bit more. Yeah, so it's getting real thick now. Yeah, that's real thick.
Yum.
Yeah, and some of the, like this fiber will suck up the moisture slightly.
Yummy. You do want the sides to be pretty thick because this stuff does kind of break. It's like it.
My blaster pot.
Ooh, yummy.
Excellent. So now we just wait and we hope it works out.
I like how moist it feels.
It is time to peel. Yeah, it's kind of gross. He said confidently. Oh boy. It's tough to tell.
No, that is it, because I can feel the Vaseline.
Ah,
Yeah, I guess just peel until you feel Vaseline.
peel till you feel.
Ooh,
That's a
yum.
lot. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh
Whoa.
no. I don't like it.
Oh boy. Oh god, that's weird.